Hey, I'm Bruce Cook. We're going to be doing a pepper gusher video. I actually did just attempt to do this live for the first time, but shows I don't know what I'm doing. I tried doing it through YouTube. It was the first time even venturing into that option to try to do live stream. And then when it came time, I selected go live. And then the thing started giving me some trouble saying I have to rotate and orient it or whatever. And then it wasn't letting. I guess you need a streaming service. You need to connect it with a streaming service or something. But the live stream got botched up, so we're just gonna do this on video. So today, what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna have to show you exactly what I'm doing because I can't have all this on my lap. So what I got here is, first off, I have a red Primotali. Now, if you've seen, hang on. Let me get this up so you get a nice close-up. It's a red Primotali. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's a miracle that I even have this. If you seen my last video, I had explained that when I discarded all my plants, when I took my garden down, I picked all the large peppers off the plants and left all the baby peppers off. Let's get my camera back on the stand real quick. I left all the little tiny baby peppers on the plants, but I took everything off to turn them into powders and sauces. And shook all the dirt out of the roots of the plants to create that insulation around my little experiment that I'm doing outside to see if I can make these, overwinter these plants outside and make them survive. So I tossed the plants over my fence. And it's in the background, if you've ever seen any of my paintball gun shooting videos, or you've probably seen it in the gardening videos, the fence in the background. I tossed all my plants over the fence into the woods. And then a few days ago, it was like 2 or 3 days ago, just for the fun of it, I went to look over the fence to see what the plants looked like. And sure enough, the plants were dead. All the leaves were shriveled up and dead and everything. But to my surprise, there was quite a few peppers that continued growing on those dead plants, and many of them ripened, and that's where this Primotali came from. And I actually collected a few of them. Actually, I could just show you. I got the thing right up here. So try not to waste too much time gabbing here, but so I was able to pick these off the plants. We got, let's see here, we got 1, 2, and then 3, and then the one that I'm going to be doing on video. And then there was a couple other randoms. I don't know if that might be a dragon's breath. Kind of looks like a dragon's breath, and maybe that one is too. The plants were all dead. I didn't have them grouped, to know which plant was what variety, but I was able to salvage these few peppers. And on top of that, the Gusher, the tincture that I'm going to be using for this Gusher, is going to be the most insane tincture that Tom Broom sells on his Seriously Hot Peppers website. So I got here the Seriously Evil 24-month tincture. Now this stuff is said to be over 10 million Scoville heat units. So I had to put it in boiling water because all the stuff had thickened inside of the bottle. It was like thickened into a resin, so I had to put boiling water in it. And in fact, I need to check it to make sure it's still liquidy inside. It's still slightly liquidy. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up on camera. I doubt it. But anyways, we're going to be putting on the gloves. And what we're going to do is I'll aim the camera so you can see me cutting it, putting the tincture in the top of the pepper. And so let's do that, because the longer that water cools, the thicker that is going to get. So this is what we're going to do. I want to make sure, actually hang on. I'm gonna have to orient this camera a few times. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up or not. Here, we'll aim. I'm going to have to aim down even more. Alright, so I'm going to put my gloves on. And in fact, actually, I'm going to leave that bowl there. I don't want that tincture tipping. So we're going to put these gloves on, because I don't want that tincture getting on my hands. That's it'll stick around for a long time, and I'll be burning the tarnations out of all my sensitive areas. So this is what we're gonna do. Make sure one more time the camera is picking this up. Yep. Oh, yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to cut the top of the pepper. We're gonna pluck the stem off first. So throw that in the garbage. We're going to cut the top of the pepper off. Then I'm going to take that tincture. I'll put it right in front of the camera so you can see. And I am going to be orienting the camera back in normal position. I just want you to get to see the cut. Alright, good. Luckily, there's nothing rotten inside. So that's a plus for this pepper. So now what I'm going to do is get the... let me move that out of the fan. I don't want that blowing my pepper off. We are going to... And we're going to move this a little bit. You just have to bear with me for a second. This thing is so stubborn. Oh, there goes. Now this thing's lowering on me. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me a second. Alright. So, and also on top of that, I have my phone set with a 5-minute timer because we're going to try to go 5 minutes without relief. Now, you've seen me handle all these peppers pretty easily, but this tincture is a whole nother beast. So, alright, we're going to give you one more good look at it. Now, actually, I have a little story to go behind this. I got to say it quick so it doesn't thicken too much. Johnny Smallpepper actually helped me buy this a year and a half ago. And finally, recently, he said he was cool with me opening it up and using it. And I sent him the second bottle. He dropped like $80 on these 2 bottles after shipping. So, we're going to take this. Again, let me point this thing somewhere else. It's going to be my luck that this causes everything to drop. So, we're going to take this. And what we're going to do is... make sure, oh yeah, it's liquidy enough. So, here, I'm going to put this little bottle over here so you don't drop it. We're going to be doing 5 drops. And believe me, if any of y'all have ever messed with Tom Broom's tinctures, trust me, 5 drops don't sound like much, but coming from this stuff, it is pure hatred. Alright, let's get this in. We got, there's... Come on now. Come on. 1, 2. Holy cow. It's like drilling. I'm not even getting consistent drops out of this. It's just pouring sludge in here. That's about 5 drops worth. I think because it's so gooey, it's not coming out like normal drops. Oh, there's another big one. Alright. So that's what we're going to do. Let me put this... hang on. I need to get this cap back on. Oh. I just want to get that screwed back on because I don't want this stuff spilling. I'm telling you, this is going to hurt me right now. Let's pray. I'm not religious, but pray for me that this does not hurt me too bad. I've had this before. I had this a couple years ago, and this stuff is just pure insanity. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. I'm waiting for it. Surprisingly, the heat hasn't kicked in yet. I know this stuff is going to creep up. For some reason, it's not hardly doing anything up front. I could taste that tincture. I could taste the capsaicin. Alright, it's starting to climb now, finally. It's going after the bottom of my right side of my tongue. It's going up. It's past the 1. Ooh. Ooh, that's Well, that's definitely not just a Primotali burn. I can feel the other stuff going. It's attacking the other side of my tongue right now. Oh, hang on. Right. Got my timer. Go 5 minutes. Tattoo. It's got me sweating like hardcore right now. Got me salivating a lot. I'm salivating quite a bit. I can already feel it coming out of my sweat. My face is starting to burn. This is all burning right now. It's already going through my system, and I'm starting to feel that tincture kick in. Tattoo. Now it's got almost the entire underside of my tongue going. But it's just tattoo. I feel burning on my cheeks right now. I feel sweat coming out, and it feels like the capsaicin is already running through my system. Got my eyes tearing up a little bit. Still at a 2. I wonder if my, I don't know if this is going to, like, climb a bunch. I wonder if my tolerance is, like, through the roof so much that, because I did, review of that, experience sauce. Last day of experience sauce, and that was like barely a fraction of 1 out of 10. And I was almost convinced that, maybe it wasn't the real thing, because there were some suspicious things going on with that bottle when I opened it. You know, the shrink wrap on the top was split open. The amount of liquid that was in the bottle didn't even reach the bottom of the shrink wrap where it's on the outside of the bottle. And it was a very runny sauce. Where when I watched everybody else's reviews of it, it was much thicker. And I thought something like that is supposed to be the hottest last dab sauce. And started to feel it in my stomach a little bit. And it was just barely a fraction of 1 out of 10. I'm getting hit with endorphins big time. Everything is like going real relaxed and soft right now. Oh yeah, I can feel it in my head right now. The endorphins are kicking in. And the heat already dropped. It's already below 1. What happened here? That stuff was supposed to mud stomp me. Is my tolerance really that high? I mean, ever since I made my powders and my... well, actually, I didn't make pepper powder out of those... it was like 3 pounds of peppers. I actually turned them into pepper flakes. I've been drowning my food with my hot sauces and those pepper flakes. So maybe that's got my tolerance up real high. I really thought this seriously evil tincture was going to murder me, but maybe it is. Maybe my tolerance is just that high. There's no good reason for that experience sauce to only give me a fraction of 1 out of 10. I think I said I gave it like a 0.2 out of 10, like 2/10 of a 1. And now, this stuff was, I can't remember if I just said it was a 2 out of 10. This, Gusher that I just did. But boy, did it drop really quick. It dropped while the endorphins were going up. So those endorphins really do a jobber on the burn in the mouth. They just get rid of it really quick. At least it does for me. This is insane. I thought I was going to get creamed by this stuff. Like, I can feel the tincture in there. The taste of that tincture. It's just like last time I had it. It was been a couple years, but yeah, it's too bad I couldn't do this on live stream. I'll get it figured out. We'll do some live streams in the future. I just got to figure out how to connect. When I do live streams with Johnny Smallpepper, we go through StreamYard, but he's the one that sets all that up. I don't know how it works. I just know how to, join the stream on my end. Join his stream, but we'll get it figured out. Yeah, it was just under the tongue, and it didn't spread around. I mean, I felt a little bit of heat in the throat, but boy, those endorphins are kicking my butt right now. I'm shocked I didn't start vibrating or anything. I thought this stuff would have done it. That was more than 5 drops worth. If that was more runny and I was just stripping it out of that little dropper, the amount that I put in there. Even after I said I believed it was 5 drops, like another big old goop went in there. So the timer's almost up. That is so weird. I can't believe it. It's got my nose running. I guess my tolerance really is that high right now. When I tried 3 drops and 5 drops of this stuff a couple years ago, after I got it for the first time, I mean, this stuff was an instant, wicked burn. And 5 drops, I remember, got me to like an 8 out of 10. I did it at my workplace in front of my coworkers. But, well, I'm going to end the video, so I'm not going to lie. I'm going to purge this out because I don't need this attack on my stomach. I didn't have peanut butter to prep. I had a glass of milk, and I had a little bit of supper. It was Alfredo or pasta mixed with a little bit of chicken, and then I had that glass of milk. So, but anyways, that's the video. I still have a little bit of burn radiating on my tongue. I'd give it like a 0.5. So, half of a 1. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was my Red Primotali Gusher with Tom Brooms Seriously Evil 24 month tincture. That's over 10 million Scoville heat units. And there was at least 5 drops that I put in there. It was more than 5 drops. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.